Okay, Florida Explorer here. We're at Fort Pickens, across from Pensacola Bay, or on Pensacola Bay. Pensacola Bay is right over there. The significance of this fort is that it was there's only 4 forts in the South during the Civil War that were not captured by Confederate forces. And this is one of those. This withstood for the entire time, the entire war during the duration, even though the Confederate forces held the entirety of the coast. This fort withstood because of its isolation, its ability to be resupplied by the sea. And of course the Federal Navy was so much stronger than the Confederate Navy. This fort was built in 1829, started in 1829, completed in 1834. This is one of 4 forts that were, one of 3 forts, I believe it is now, that were built to defend the entrance to Pensacola Bay, Pensacola Harbor. Fort Barrancas is right across the way here, and we're going to go see that next. And Fort McCree, which is a forward battery over here, more or less a battery. Part of the reason why we're standing here is because to be on top, it's so windy today that the audio would be completely distorted, and so we're down here in the middle, in the interior. Also wanted to show the differences. This is the restored part, and then over here is the original part. This is the original brick that was laid by the laborers in the early 19th century. So we're going to continue to take a look around this place. This installation is massive. This inner area is big enough, but the entire compound, the entire installation is just enormous. And as time went on, up until World War II and up until the advent of more air power and radar protection and that sort of thing, this continued to be an installation, and they continued to improve it. So we're gonna just continue to walk around and film this place, photograph it. It's an incredible place. It's something that I wanted to do for a very long time. I wanted to be here. This is a very historically significant Civil War site. So for now, that's it, and we're gonna continue to just sort of film it out and see what we got. I don't know if I could show the brick better. I guess I couldn't in the beginning, but that's it right there. And this is the part that's newer rather. I'm sorry. And we're gonna just check it all out. It's all compelling. It's all incredible. So. Let's start doing that right now, I think. Also, of historical interest and significance was that a lot of the Indians that wouldn't surrender during the late 19th century were brought here and held prisoner. A lot of their leaders, a lot of, in particular, Geronimo. Yeah, see, it's really windy up here, so it's really hard to catch the audio. Much more difficult. But you have to see it. It's incredible. And this gives a better position, vantage point of the bay and the harbor. So the Confederate Navy was never able to use the naval yards that are in there. In that area right in there. We see that big ship and all the ships up in there. There's around that curve, around that bend, there's a lot of naval restoration, refitting, and all that sort of thing. You can see this at like a, I don't know what they call it even today. It's not a moat, but we see this at Castillo de San Marcos, Pulaski, other places we've been where there's a separation, almost like a moat, but it's not a moat because they wouldn't have flooded it. The kind of places at these corners. Over here we see the indentation routes. So there's a reason for that. I'm not sure what it was. I'd have to study that more. The architectural purposes, design purposes of having this big separation area. I mean, certainly the people who were assigned to this area. Holy cow, you could walk right down over there. You could fall right over there. Wow. I don't think I'll do that today. I don't think I want to fall off here today. Maybe tomorrow. Certainly the soldiers would have been in this area when it would have been right from had barracks underneath here, but I'm also sure that most of these areas would have been for storage, weapon, ammunition, food, that sort of thing. Here's some cool old-time installations. That's not Civil War. That's Spanish American, World War II, even maybe World War I, maybe even World War II. All this right in here. This is all from that area. You can't really tell from anything, but this. I got here when they first opened. This is the first thing in the morning, and no one's here. I had the place all to myself. There was one couple that came up and left. So right now I'm the only one here, and that's pretty cool too. Because there wouldn't be very many times in history that anyone would have been here by themselves. There would always been a lot of people. So chimneys almost. There must be a tree or something. I don't know. Oh wow, that's really neat. Very cool, very, very cool. This right here reminds me of what they've done with Fort Sumter. It's very similar. This is an add-on, obviously. You can just go walk right on down there, can't you? That's very cool. This is the same kind of additions that they've done here. That for some reason they've painted it black or used, well, I guess they couldn't use material that was black. They just painted it black. But anyway, very, very similar. And that would have held one monster mammoth gun right there. Along with the smaller ones. But I like the way in the subsequent years after the Civil War and after this was no longer that this was maintained. This area was kept. They didn't destroy it in favor of building something else. Although I'm sure if national security would have dictated such destruction, they would have done it without hesitation. But I'm glad that it didn't, that they didn't have to. It's very, historical preservation is absolutely critical to understanding who we are as people, as a people, especially in an age when we're losing it all. So that's going to be pretty much about it, except for this one area over here. I'm not sure what that is at all. It's fenced off completely. I don't want you on there. Obviously, it's deteriorating rapidly. It doesn't look like it was part of the original installation. Steady, a decent shot of it. That's cool. That is going to have to be photographed for sure. So we're here at Fort Pickens, enjoying it. It is incredible. Well, I don't know if you can hear that on the, probably not because the wind is so strong, but we can hear reveille across the way. Across the way is the Pensacola Naval Air Station, which is a very active military installation. These days I used to fly. I'm not sure, but I think, but I don't know what their mission is these days. But that's really cool to get to hear an actual real live reveille. Called a formation, called a breakfast or whatever it might have been. It's pretty cool, very neat. Alright, so we're gonna go down and put this away. Come back out and photograph it pretty extensively. Definitely want to get some good shots of this place. It's incredible. Great memory, great site to mark off the list, and so I've been here. So now we're coming back down to the original parade ground, I guess, for lack of a better term. Oh shit. Oh, sorry people. I didn't see that sign going up. And now I see some other people are starting to come in, so it's a good time to cut the video. I like having the place to myself, though. Rare and very cool. So for now,